Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And of course, after the live stream today, we mentioned, of course, we gotta be careful from this area. First, we gotta be careful from this blue zone here that it might be hit in potential W, X, and a Y, where we see, of course, a double zigzags here. Hitting the 1-to-1 fib level, by the way, for a zigzag in confluence with the target for a wave Y. As you can see, the 1-to-1 here for zigzag, the wave Y is 0.618 and the 1-to-1 fib level. And we move downward. Now, this move toward the downside was 3 waves, which is corrective again. And that means, of course, probability is shifting for higher prices again. Meaning whatever you have here, now it is a little bit much more, I would say, much more closer for kind of a diagonal, but the problem with it is that you passed here potentially the 1-to-1 fib level taken from this. Let's say this is your zigzag here for wave 3 to the 1. Let's check. Oh, we didn't. Wow. So that is a good signal. Okay, so if we didn't, therefore we still can consider this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And even not diagonal, by the way, it can be an impulse, but I hate to say this is an impulse, but because of the wave 4, if in case you are in wave 4, you did not reach the wave 1. However, if it is an impulse, it's horrible. I don't really see it as a really nice impulse, honestly. And even the wave 5, let's say this is a wave 5 as an impulse, wave 4 interfere with zone 1. So by all means, guys, it's very, very complicated right now. It's a very complex structure. And where it becomes complex, I tend to be much more corrective. Despite that we still in 3 waves over there, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 truncated, but wave 4, of course, invalidation. And now we move up again. But this move towards the upside, is it healthy? Is it looking good? Well, not really so much. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be leading diagonal again. Or yeah, triple 1-2s. And if this happens, well, okay, guys, I'm here very, very, of course, precautious to say we are bullish again, knowing we're still bullish. Of course, definitely we are still bullish at the end. But is this correction finished or not? It's a very, very huge question mark. Complexity is very big here, and I cannot really say it is an impulse because, of course, the wave 4 inside this wave 5 is interfering. Therefore, I have to consider it expanding diagonal, which is very ugly, very rare, and putting a lot of risk here. So from this point of view of bullish, I still, of course, doubt it, guys. And we cannot say it is a leading diagonal because wave 4 has to interfere with the zone 1. So we cannot say this even. Unless we are in final thing here as a 1-2-1-2, and maybe here ABC for wave 2, meaning 1, A, B, and a C, 2, and then moving massively towards the upside. This is the only possibility that you might have as 1-2, and then 1-2, and then moving for wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Signals for this first. It's not confirmed, but this is, of course, a signal that you might looking for higher by taking the high. If we take this level here, we might seek for higher. So it might be here confirmation for higher. But is it confirmation for bullish? No, of course not. It can be higher, and that means, of course, it might turn into ABC. It might turn into even an ABC expanding flat. Okay, so like 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and then moving down, because the market's still influenced by the bull run, and we need this correction. We need this time for a correction. The market might go in an expanding flat wave B up, getting new highs, and then moving down. Okay, so therefore it is very complex to say we are bullish. It might be simply higher prices, okay, unless of course we take the low again. If we take this low again, well, I doubt even that this correction is going to end up in something very nicely. It's going to be very complex because it might end up here as a 3 waves down, 3 waves up probably, and maybe finishing an ending diagonal. But if your wave 1 is ending diagonal here as a zigzag, it might finish, of course, as well as a running flat, which is horrible, again. But it's a signal, of course, of reversal. So yeah, until this far, the complexity of this structure right now is there. I cannot say we are yet confirm we are bullish. Only one scenario can play here as double 1, 2. So 1, 2, wave 1 is over there, and you have an A, B, and a C here, or WX and a Y, because this is not an impulse. It is, of course, a 3 waves down. That means, of course, WX and a Y, and then moving towards the upside. Confirmation for a little bit higher can be, of course, this one. How much higher? Well, it depends on the structure, guys. Okay, so I cannot really say, okay, yeah, I'm a magician here, and I can know exactly how much high it can go. However, good to mention here, for example, at least, for example, 1-to-1 fib level taken from here to there. So 3,582 can be very, very possible. Okay, but again, be careful from the complexity of this structure, that it might turn into kind of like finish WX and a Y, and probably finishing ending diagonal reversal, can finish a bigger WX and a Y as well. So if we want to see some impulses, it might turn into, of course, kind of like a zigzag, but I doubt it, because you have 3 waves here. So yeah, I of course be careful. I recommend to be careful with it, guys. That was it for the gold right now. I prefer, I mean, really, when it comes to this, guys, I prefer to stay out, honestly, to get much more clarity. Yep. That was it for the gold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.